I am gonna take the cheapest flight every single day. I have absolutely no idea where I'm gonna end up. Let's find out. Yes, that is correct. 5 countries in 5 days. Why am I doing this? For fun? Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm currently in Rome, Italy, and the first country is Malta. Let's go to Valletta. Welcome to Malta International Airport. First of all, I think this is the first airport that I've been to that's named after the country. Like, it's not Valletta Airport, it's Malta Airport. Number 2, that flight was 1 hour and 5 minutes. Maybe the shortest flight I've ever taken. Number 3, I think that's the safest flight I've ever been on because there was a nun on the plane and I knew it wasn't gonna crash. So everything we do during this 5-day trip is gonna be on a budget. So that Ryanair flight from Rome to Malta cost me £12. I have no idea how Ryanair can fly me to another country for £12. I have no idea. But it was so quick, it was so convenient, and welcome to Malta. This is actually a new country for me. I think it's the 64th country that I've been to. And now we're gonna take a bus to Valletta. I think when I die and go to heaven, it's gonna be this temperature. It's absolutely perfect. It's currently 72 degrees here in Valletta. So the bus from the airport to Valletta took around 20 minutes. So it was €2.50, and I'll be back at the airport tomorrow morning. No idea where I'm going, but find out at the end of the video because I'm gonna find out at the end of the video too, because I don't know. Like I said, I've never been to Malta before and I really didn't know what to expect. In my mind, it looks like Italy. I don't know if that's gonna be true, but Sicily is not too far away. It's just across the water. But yeah, at the moment, kind of a little bit Italy, a little bit Greece. But that's the Triton fountain. And now we're gonna head inside the city. So this right here, this is the city gate. So now I am officially in Valletta, Malta. It's the only European capital city that's a National Heritage Site. And I must say, it's beautiful. It kind of looks Arabic. Wow, this is gonna be fun. Once again, it always makes me laugh. City gate, probably a million years old, and right there's a Burger King. It is spotless. The streets are so clean. The weather's so good. Wow. It is a Sunday, so there's so many people. There's people everywhere. We started way up there and I saw the sea right at the end. Look at that. That is amazing. I don't know anything about Malta, to be honest. I do know that they have some war history, and also Malta used to be governed by the UK, or used to be something to do with the UK. There's people swimming down there. The water is crystal clear. Wow, I bet that water feels amazing. I wonder what sport they play here. What could this be for? It's definitely giving me vibes of Italy and Greece. There's cruise ships here too. Beautiful port to stop in. I think that bigger cruise ship says Norwegian Escape. We're gonna get a closer look. I'm so excited for this challenge. Look at this beautiful place. The world is beautiful. I have no idea where I'm going to be in 24 hours time. Will it be as beautiful as this? Maybe yes, maybe no. But we're seeing the world. I see another ship just around the corner. It says MSC something. Not sure. So there's 3 ships here and a very expensive yacht over there. Probably $100 million. So I'm not sure when you're going to watch this video, but today's date is May the 12th. It's a Sunday. And the ships here right now are... We have the Silver Sea Silver Spirit. Over there is the Norwegian Escape. We also have the Sea Dream 2. So if you were on a ship that docked in Valletta, Malta on May the 12th, 2024, then we were in Valletta at the same time. One thing that I did learn very, very quickly is that the roads here are absolutely crazy. I don't know if it's because people are bad drivers or because the roads are so small. We are heading up. So that small one there is the Sea Dream 2. I think that's very, very, very expensive. The smaller ones usually are very expensive. The Norwegian Escape looks beautiful. Look at that huge thing. Wow, I'd love to cruise on that. Last year I cruised on a Norwegian Getaway and that was amazing. So I'd love to do the Norwegian Escape sometime. We're going up. I think a lot of these people are heading back to the ships. You know, I just got off an MSC cruise with my mum. Thank you for watching those videos, but cruising is so fun. And I guess a land vacation is so different. Like, you gotta find your own food, you gotta find your accommodation, you gotta do fun stuff, and you know, cruising is everything's there right there for you, and everything's, you know, everything's taken care of. Like, love cruising so much, can't wait to do another cruise, hopefully very, very soon. But yeah, you can see this is the Norwegian Escape. That is the, I think it's the MSC, oh, I think it says Splendia, maybe I got that wrong. But oh, it looks like it's in dry dock. I think over there's a dry dock. Still walking up a hill, there's a garden up there we're gonna go to. But yeah, I think that's the MSC Splendia. And if you don't know what dry dock is, it means that like the ship is literally not in the water right now. They take all the water away, so they're doing renovations basically. Usually that every cruise ship, maybe every 4 or 5 years, goes into a dry dock. So that's what the MSC is doing right now. It's funny that in the news now, like the bigger ships are coming and this ship has 8,000 people, whatever. But actually the smaller ships are the most expensive ones. You know, I mean, it depends what you want, because if you want like roller coasters and like water slides and stuff, then of course you want the bigger ships. But like this small ship here is going to be like five times the price, 10 times the price of going on the Norwegian one. So yeah, usually the smaller ones are way more expensive. Anyway, there's no more cruise talk today. We're heading to the upper Barrakka Gardens. There's also a lower Barrakka Gardens, but we're going to see the upper first. Apparently amazing views of the sea and the city, so let's check it out. It's literally right there. And there is a lift. I don't know if you can see it, we see it when we get over there, but there's a lift and it costs €1, but I don't have €1. And then I found 2 ATMs, but they're both broken. So I literally had to walk up those stairs instead of taking the €1 lift. There's the lift. That costs €1. I was just down there and I don't have €1 and the ATMs are broken, so we're almost there. At this time in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me, because it's because of you watching my videos that I can do this stuff, you know, 5 countries in 5 days and go out cruises and stuff. So thank you so much. If you want to support me, then hit the subscribe. There's so many more adventures coming, but the only way I can keep doing this if you watch my videos, basically. So thank you. We also just hit 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Me and my friend want to say thank you, but I can't even. I don't know why there's 5,000 people out there that like my videos, but I'm so happy that they do. There's going to be something very special at 10,000 if we ever get there. But we're entering the upper Barrakka Gardens. Well, like I said, Malta has a long history with war, so there's a lot of war memorials over here. Not too interested in it. I learned a lot about it at school. So let's take a look at the view. Wow, this is beautiful. So this area here where I'm at, this is called the saluting battery. So they have some guns and stuff, so I'm guessing this is where they shot the cannons. But look at this view. Wow. So I've heard about this, the 3 cities. You can take a tour to all of them, but I didn't know they had some movies filmed here. Popeye 1980, Jurassic World 2022. That's cool, I didn't know that. So right here is the entrance to the lift, obviously, to go down. It's only €1, but if you don't have €1, what are you gonna do? You might think that traveling to 5 countries in 5 days is a stressful experience, but one thing I never ever stress about is my insurance. Let me tell you about SAFETYWING. SAFETYWING's travel medical insurance covers me for up to $250,000 in 180 countries on a pay-as-you-go subscription, so wherever I end up, I know I'm covered. With a $0 deductible, even the smallest claims are covered. It only takes 5 minutes to get covered, and I can purchase a plan even if my trip has already started. Coverage starts from just a few dollars a day, so let SAFETYWING allow you to travel stress-free. I've partnered with SAFETYWING for this whole series, so the next time you travel, never ever stress again about your insurance. Click the link in the description and get covered by SAFETYWING so you can travel stress-free. There's so many of these horses everywhere, they look so hot. I feel so bad for them. So everywhere I go today, I'm going to put in the description so you can come here too. It's going to be interesting in a few hours when the ships leave, because I'm guessing that most of these people here are from the ships. So is the city going to be empty when they leave? I don't know. Let's take a walk along the streets. This place is really beautiful. It does remind me of Italy. And once again, the weather is perfect. Amazing. Honestly, if I could choose the weather to be like this every single day, I'll take it. Like exactly this temperature. It's amazing. Another thing that I just find amazing is somebody lives here. Like, people live here and they walk down this street every single day of their life. And this is the one day in my whole life. Like, I might never ever come back here ever again. And this is the one day that I choose to walk by here. Do you think that's amazing? I think that's amazing. I just got euros from that ATM connected to the laundromat. You want to see a Maltese laundromat? Of course, everybody does. There you go. I think this is the only YouTube channel where you can see a laundromat in Malta. There you go. So yeah, a little bit about this challenge. Like, I genuinely don't know where I'm going tomorrow or the next day or the next day. So there's going to be 5 days, 5 videos, and we'll see what happens. Like, I'm literally going to put whatever the cheapest flight is. So the flight that I took today was £12. Like, it's unbelievable that I can take a flight for £12 because I've taken buses for, I mean, the bus that I took in Rome to get from the airport to the city was like 20 euros, and I just paid 12 euros for a flight to another country. So it's crazy, but I genuinely don't know where I'm going. I'm going to find out at the end of the video, and then I'm going to tell you, because I'm literally going to book it tonight and then go to the airport tomorrow, and I don't know where I'm going. I didn't know I was going to be in Malta until yesterday, so let's see where we end up. There's some amazing places out there, and I have to take the cheapest flight. I'm going to keep count of everything that I spend and then tell you, add it up at the end and then tell you how much I spend. But yeah, it's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting. Don't know where we're going to end up, but yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I'm waiting for the weather to get a little bit better because I don't want to travel to 5 cold places. But if the weather in the other countries are like this, then I'll be so happy. But you know, who knows where we're going to end up. But you're going to see it if you want to follow me, if you want to subscribe, travel with me. It's going to be fun. I think we're going to stop soon and get a cerveza, a pidio, but we're going to go to a church first. I guess I can confess my sins and then drink beer. So we have a beautiful bustling street. This is St. John's Cathedral, but it's closed. The cathedral closed on Sunday. Wow, that's like a bowling alley closed on Christmas Day. Anyway, just another excuse to drink beer. Let's find some beer. Found a good spot. So the waitress recommended me a Maltese beer. It's called Sisk, don't remember, but I'm also getting the chicken and bacon wrap too. And this place is called Bistro Bliss, right there. That was delicious. That was an €11 Maltese lunch. I just love these streets. There's a lot of stuff closed. Like, there's a lot of stores and restaurants and stuff closed. You would think that 1, it's a Sunday, but 2, there's a few cruise ships here. So I don't know if it's because of the big sea that they're still closed, but I don't know why they were closed when the ship's in port. There is stairs absolutely everywhere. So at one point this was just a big rock, and then people started building on it. Just love these streets. They're so cool. But everything is closed. It's kind of strange. But we already saw the upper Barrakka gardens. Now we're going to see the lower Barrakka gardens. Sea view. So I just walked down here, and the Norwegian Escape is escaping. It's cruising out of here. Let me know if you're on the Norwegian Escape on May the 12th in Valletta, Malta. I can see you. Bye bye, Norwegian Escape. How cool is this? We get perfect timing. Let's see if we can get any waves. Yeah, I see people waving right at the top pool deck. Wow, look at that thing. How is that thing floating? Norwegian ships are so beautiful. I love the design. Every ship has a different design. It's so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to do another cruise. Look at that thing. That is what cruising has become. Big cruise ships like that. Used to be tiny things, but now that. Wow. That's an amazing view. There it goes. Don't know where it's going, don't know where it's been, but we saw it here in Valletta. I can hear the music from the pool deck. They're having a party over there. That's so cool. We made it to the lower Barrack gardens. Let's see if we can get one last look at the ship. There it goes. There is not much room for error to get through that small gap. Anyway, let's see more of the lower Barrack gardens. So the other one was all about war, but this one, there's a few more war memorials, but not too much. View is amazing. Wow. The water is so clear. I want to swim. Don't know where the Norwegian Escape is going because it's only 3:30, which is very, very early to leave a port. I assume they got here very early, but to leave at this time is very, Very strange. The silver, what was it? The Silver Sea? Still there. Lower gardens are cool. It did say online that go to the upper gardens for the best view, but I think the view from here is just as good. I can just see the upper gardens there because I can see the cannons. But yeah, amazing views at both of them. I got a comment on one of my videos recently. Can I talk about wheelchair accessibility when I visit places? Malta is definitely not for you if you're in a wheelchair. A lot of walking, a lot of steps. I just picture a few guys sitting around. Yeah, I think we should open a bar. What should we call it? I'm not sure. Do you have any ideas? What color door does it have? It has a red door. The little red door. Yeah, that's a good name. Definitely seeing less people in the street now. I'm gonna go back to like the main street just to see how the crowds are. Of course, one of the ships is gone, one of the biggest ships is gone, but there's still a few ships here, so let's see how the crowds are. I guess most of the people in the city were from the ships, so it should be way quieter now. Let's see. Honestly, if you dropped me here and said you're on an Italian island, I would believe you. I really would. The streets are really cool, but very empty. Like a lot of the stuff that I found online to do is closed today, because it's a Sunday. So let's talk about Britain for a second. I knew that Malta had some kind of relationship with the UK or with Britain a long time ago, but I didn't know the history. But Malta is an independent state now, but they gained independence from the British colony in 1964. So that's why you see stuff like this. That's why you see the red phone boxes. There's a lot of resemblances from the UK. And it's kind of strange being like, we're nowhere near the UK. Like, how does this stuff happen? Like, history is so crazy that how does this island in the middle of the ocean at one point belong to the UK, but now it doesn't? Like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, everybody speaks English. All the signs are in English, and you can see stuff like this. So very interesting, the history around stuff. I feel like a lot of people visit places and they don't care about the history, which is fine. You know, it's all right. You don't need to know about the history to enjoy it, but you know, it's kind of nice to learn some stuff about it sometimes. Look at this view. This place is so cool. I assume, well, I hope that some Maltese people are going to find this video and watch this video. Tell me, what is it like living in Malta? And do a lot of people leave? Because I've been to some islands, and when people grow up, when people get to university age, like, they kind of move away and they never come back. I don't know if it's the same for Malta. Of course, I'm only in one city. I'm only in Valletta, and I'm not planning to see any other part of the country. But still, it just seems like the perfect place to grow up, the perfect place to live. Of course, it's not everywhere has problems, but you know, do people usually move away? Do people live here their whole life? I don't know. One thing I will say is this place is very reliant on the weather, I feel like, just as so many places are. And I don't think it would be as fun if it was pouring with rain, if it was very cold, because I'm guessing it gets very cold here. But when the weather's good, paradise, amazing place, beautiful. Why do I live in England? What's inside that door? It's a cave. So I was just on the south side of Valletta. I've taken a walk. It took like 10 minutes to walk all the way to the other side of Valletta. Wow, these views are amazing. So nice. I can just imagine people living right there and coming over for a swim. Let me see if I can get these people waving. I'm literally the only one over here. Literally 0 people waving back. Nobody. They must be British people, huh? Or Americans. There's some local kids swimming down here. They're speaking Maltese. Sounds very similar to Italian, but you can definitely tell the difference. I swear every street goes up. You never ever go down. Hastings Garden. The water is sparkling. See, this is another British thing. Blue badge, that's a disability badge. You put it on your car so you can park in special places. So British. Just coming back to the city gate now. Interesting to see the crowds, to see if it's way less crowded because of the cruise ships leaving the port. I assume it will be, but it's a very popular tourist destination for people around Europe to come to Malta, so There's still going to be a lot of people around. Let's see. So I see a lot of people going in, I see a lot of people going out. Way less people than earlier, but still a lot of people. One funny thing I did read online is buses are not allowed inside the city, like inside the city gates. There's only one bus that's allowed. I don't remember seeing it, but all the buses have to stop outside the gate. So this area looks like Greece, but like the narrow streets and stuff, it looks like Italy. And the buildings look like Italy too. So I was wondering why a lot of stores sell Popeye merchandise like magnets and glasses and stuff. So Popeye's origin is a bit complex. While his creator never explicitly stated his birthplace, he did mention Malta in some of his comic strips. I didn't know that. However, Popeye's fictional hometown is usually known as Sweet Haven. So while there's a nod to Malta in his backstory, Sweet Haven is the primary setting associated with Popeye, so he might be from Malta. This is the outside to my Airbnb. Looks cute, but we're still on a budget. Let's check it out. Well, this is interesting. It reminds me of the Haunted Mansion. So go in here, and here's my room. Very, very interesting, let's say. So there's like this extra space with this baby door, and then here's the bedroom. Traveling on a budget, so this room was £26. Can't complain, can't complain. Bathroom's just across the hall, just across the jungle. There you go, that's what you get for £26 in Malta. I'm glad I'm only staying here for one night, and by the way, look at that key. Why is that key so long? This is a normal key. That's a normal key, and that's the key they gave me. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock now. I'm going to relax for a few hours, then we're going to go and watch the sunset. We are on the wrong side of the island. Sunset's over there. I'm back in the upper Barrakka gardens. It's really nice. Very well taken care of. Not so many people here, I guess, because you can't really get a good view of the sunset, but I think that's the best sunset we're going to get today. Day one of the 5-day challenge is going to end right here at the city gates. Did you like Valletta? I like Valletta very much. I can't wait to come back. But there's so much more. The next 4 days we're going to be traveling. So tomorrow we're going to Greece. So if you'd like to see Greece, hit the subscribe, because there's going to be a video every single day during this trip. Click the link in the description to get your SAFETYWING insurance. Hit the like just to tell me that you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.